This is a really cool hunt with a good friend, Tyler Cool. This is a hunt you're not going to want to miss. So this is a really cool opportunity. You know, Tyler's Uncle Mike and I went to high school together, and we're really, really good friends. And Mike had come over and told me about the things that Tyler was going through. And an organization called Wishes Can Happen reached out to us in partnership, and we planned this whole hunt out from beginning to end, and couldn't have asked for a better experience. What a great organization to be able to step up and help Tyler and his family out with something like this. You know, so Tyler was born with some physical disabilities, spina bifida, and even though he would be classified as disabled, if you met him, if you talk to him, you see his fire and his passion for life, you would understand that this boy is not disabled at all. He has a great heart, and he's a fine young man, and you're going to see that in some of the footage and the testimonies that you'll hear about Tyler.
John contacted me from Wishes Can Happen when we were in ICU at Children's, and we were in a dark place at that time. We didn't know if Tyler was going to make it, and he was just so nice, and he really wanted to do something for Tyler, and he kept reaching out, and it was really nice too. They were so kind, and they're just a good group of people, and this lodge is beautiful. Yes. Premier Delvey.
Yes.
The whole staff is
Premier Whitetail.
Yeah.
Class act.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Any deer in here that you would shoot?
Kind of a unique situation. Tyler's been with Wishes Can Happen about 3 years ago. He was 18 years old, and he always wanted to go on a white-tailed deer hunt. But unfortunately for Tyler, he's had so many ups and downs in his health that we've never been able to fulfill a wish for him. But right now it appears that we're going to have that come to fruition, and we will be granting him a wish here at Premier Whitetail Hunting Camp in Ashland, Ohio.
What do you think about those deer, buddy?
Oh, they're big. They're big.
You know, so day one, you know, with Tyler's disability comes a lot of struggle, right? He can't walk like a lot of us. So physically, we have to load him into the Ranger. We have to unload him into the blind. We have to put him in a chair that can be wheeled around in the blind. And, you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. To be able to help a guy like this, to get him out in the woods, this is kind of a sportsman's dream to be able to do something like this. So it's exciting. I can't wait to get settled into this blind and see what's going to step out.
Big time.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not in the blind for a half hour, and we look down over the hill and we see an absolute mega giant buck. And another big mega buck comes walking in. We're talking 20 yards, deer of a lifetime, and Tyler's all jacked up. He's ready to pull the trigger, and Delvey says, "Whoa, buddy, whoa. This isn't the deer that we have picked out for you. We have a perfect, typical buck. He's got your name written all over it."
That's fine.
So we're sitting in the blind. It's getting later in the evening. A lot of deer are starting to move, and all of a sudden, Delvey reaches over and hits Tyler. He says, Tyler, this is the deer that we have picked out for you. Get ready, let's see if we can make it happen. We had to spin Tyler around and put a coat underneath the barrel of the gun to get the gun propped up for him. And I remember watching Tyler ease off on that trigger and shoot.
Whenever you're ready.
And then it's the emotional, did I make a good shot? Did I get him? All these questions and adrenaline starts dumping through. And a really special time to be able to celebrate that and experience that in the blind with Tyler and Tyler's dad. Tyler shoots the deer. We are unsure of the shot. We know he hit the deer really good. And it's time to get the UTV and load Tyler up and start tracking him to where we think that this deer went to. And lo and behold, we pull up, Delvey starts screaming, the deer has been found.
Turn your thing back on. Turn your thing back on. And thanks to Create
Yes,
Outdoors,
Created Out-
especially for
yes,
filming.
Doug. Tyler wanted Doug as part of the project, Created Outdoors. He wanted him right by his side.
Congratulations. Thank you. You see where I hit him? I hit him good. I didn't get down
That's
to
all that
him.
matters.
I didn't get down to him.
He's dead. He's dead. That's all that matters.
I think anytime you hear about the adversity of a young man that was born with a disability, and you hear about that story and the struggle from mom and dad and how it's brought the whole family closer, Tyler's a really special young man. And God used him in more ways than I think Tyler even recognizes, with his mom and dad and brothers. And God has definitely showed up in Tyler, and I'm excited to see what God does next.
That's a good shot. Right here? Yeah. We got us a nice 10 point this morning. Put an excellent shot on it.
Yeah.
Got it down in the creek.
Yes, sir.
Was it what you thought it was?
Yeah. Shout out to Wish It's Gonna Happen for making this wish happen. And shout out to over here for guiding us and putting us on this year.
Tyler has been faced with a lot of tough times in his life, and God has certainly blessed him with a magnificent whitetail and some great memories with friends and family. And in deer camp is where you make new friends too, right, Tyler?
Yep, for sure.
We got some good new friends, and remember my one deal. I get the deer heart.
Yep, you can have it.
So we're off to a great start, Created Outdoors. You're the star, buddy.
Yep, thank you.
You're welcome.